LeVos. I head up the team of educational experts at LeapFrog, and it is a thrill to be here today with my colleagues who I think share, in many ways, a similar mission to what LeapFrog's mission is, and that is to help every child reach his or her full potential. We fundamentally, at our core, believe that kids learn best when they're engaged and when they're having fun, and that influences everything that we design at LeapFrog. We believe we have a magic sauce, of course we do, and that magic sauce, I think, is a perfect balance between making sure that what we create is something that is magical for kids. It is what they want to play with, is what they want to read, is the form factor and the characters they want to play with and read about, and it's mixed with the best in education. So I run the team of learning designers. We're educational and child development experts, and we're constantly looking at the latest, the Common Core, the latest educational research, and we have a proprietary scope and sequence consisting of over 2,500 skills, and that really helps us set the learning objectives for every piece of content that we develop at LeapFrog. We work collaboratively with the production teams on everything we design. And so as we sit and we think about what's next, what ebook or what app are we going to be creating next, the learning designers and the production teams are thinking about really three things. One is the story. As we're creating what I'm going to talk about in a second as the ultra ebooks, what is the best story? How can we get kids to want to read and delight in what they're reading? The second aspect is experience. How can we get kids engaged in the story and the reading experience and build upon what they know and what they're going to learn? And thirdly, of course, is curriculum. How can we take what we know kids need to learn and the best ways that they learn and infuse that in the experience? And it's in the overlapping of these three things that we create what we think are really delightful and impactful experiences for kids. So I'll walk you through very quickly just an example of where LeapFrog is taking e-reading, where that's an example of cutting-edge e-book experience for young children. Each of our ultra ebooks consists of 3 levels of text that automatically adjust to match the child's reading level. We know from research that children learn to read best when the text levels are perfect for them. They're not too sophisticated, which would frustrate them, and they're not too simple, which would be probably boring. So we have 3 levels of copy, and as children are learning to read, whether it's through the Say It Sounded feature, where decodable words are actually sounded out for children to help build that phonics understanding, as they go and progress through the book, they're also playing games. These games tie directly to what they've been reading, so it fosters comprehension. But what they don't know is that we're actually assessing their reading skills under the hood. And when they go back into the story, the copy is now going to be at the right level for them. So here's just a quick example of a level 1 text versus level 3. Level 3 has much longer sentences, more sophisticated vocabulary, and smaller font than level 1. We also have things built into the ultra ebooks that really keep them engaged and I think make the ultra ebook experiences much more valuable than a typical ebook. So in the second example on the slide, you'll see that children are going to be tracing dotted lines to produce the other sail on the sailboat. They can choose their own endings to stories, choose their own adventure. They get to decide when to turn the page. They get to pick a word that they need to see the visual dictionary for. All of these features are designed to not just help kids learn to read, but to love reading and go back to the experience over and over again. So thank you very much for your time. It's a pleasure to be here.